What's up, everybody? It's your host, Jaden for Illini Daily, and today's episode's formula is pretty basic. First off, I need to apologize because I had some terrible takes the other day because none of that happened. USC lost in a really bad fashion in overtime, and it sucks to say that my hope for them winning just went off the rails because they lost. So they can't beat Wisconsin for us, so we can play them and get an easy road into the semifinals. So I apologize for even thinking that could happen because I'm not going to lie, the USC and Washington game was a little rough to watch. Both teams were really, really trying hard, so that was the only fun part. And I would also say USC's player, uh, one second, I apologize. Cam Woods was really, really fun to watch. He had 24 points, shot from 10 for 22 from the field. One for 3 for 3, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and also had 2 steals and 1 block. He was fun to watch, man. He was all over the court. He did a great job just playing the best of his ability, and he really wanted USC to win. Obviously, being part of the team and being a senior, and he was diving on the floor for balls. He was doing everything in order to just win for the team, and it was really fun to watch. But this team wasn't very good. USC was still hurting. In my opinion, their most talented player, Elijah Arenas, played bad. He only had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So he didn't play. He was playing out of himself. He looked like he was just trying to make every shot that he can normally not shoot, and he just looked awkward out there. And sadly, it wasn't his night. So I feel really, really bad for him because I was rooting for him. And Gilbert Arenas, former NBA player's son, so you got to root for those guys. But yeah, he didn't play good, and it was just hard to watch, man. This game was really, really, really hard to watch. They were missing so many shots in the first half. It was just really hard to just stay in the game. But then in the second half, they were going really off. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, especially the last 3 minutes. It was like 79-79. So it was really fun to watch that part, but at the end of the day, Washington was the better team. Diallo, Peterson, and Yates were the main reason why, because they all contributed majorly. Their best player, Steinbach, the freshman, he had a double double. He was 10 for 11, but he wasn't playing the best, and he wasn't, physically as dominant as normal. He only shot 10 shots, but he only made 4 out of those 10 shots. So he contributed, but it wasn't like his normal self going for 15 plus. So he played out of himself today. But other than that, Washington won fair and square, and now they face against Wisconsin. And sadly, now we have to hope the Huskies can win against Wisconsin because I really don't want to play Wisconsin. They have Nick Boyd. Everybody knows he's one of the top guards in not only the Big Ten but in the NCAA. He's averaging 20 points right now and 4 assists. And the last time we played against him, he got whatever buckets he wanted, and that was without Boswell, but still the fact that he was destroying our defense from within and from the outside, and we couldn't guard him from any angle is a little scary to think about, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I just want an easy road to the Big Ten semifinals and hopefully the championship. But yet again, it's tournament season. None of the games are going to be easy. Everybody's trying to compete for the Big Ten championship, obviously. But I'm selfish as an Illini fan, and I definitely just want the easiest road ahead. That's why I was hoping USC was going to beat Washington and then Wisconsin now. But I will be covering the Wisconsin versus Washington game for you guys, so you guys can have an idea. Because Friday is the day where Illini is back in the court, ready to go for this Big Ten tournament. So that the 3 day bye is a little helpful. I hope all our players are ready to go and healthy and feeling good. But the next thing I do want to talk about though, should we root for Iowa or Ohio State to win? Now, the last major loss Michigan had was to Ohio State. Ohio State did a great job of definitely managing their defense around Michigan. Michigan was actually struggling a little bit with that team. They didn't know how to score from within that they usually do, And Ohio did a really, really good job matching their physicality, even though they're not as tall. And they did a great job of just outscoring Michigan at times. So I feel like we should root for Ohio State, but I don't know. Iowa's pretty good, especially with their best player. And sorry if I butcher his name, Bennett Stearns. He's really, really good. Very versatile scorer from the outside, from within. Does a great job just scoring from within side, and he has a really good array of moves, and he's a really good dribbler. And as a guard, I just feel like his pass ability with creating shots for his teammates does break up Michigan's defense a lot, even though they do a great job of blocking. But I feel like Iowa could be really, really good against Michigan. But as of right now, I don't really know who to root for because I feel like both these teams would be still having a tough matchup with Michigan because I still think Michigan's a top 3 team in the NCAA, and I just feel like Michigan is just over the top right now. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see or think what team is going to be able to compete against Michigan. And I hope whoever wins is going to be just the best opponent and possibly take them out because I feel like other than Michigan, I feel like nobody can compete with us. This is just, pure, definitely bias. But yet again, at the end of the day, I'm an Illini fan. So, whatever. But the next topic I do want to talk about is this Big Ten tournament has been awesome, guys. Let's just be real. All the games have been super, super close. It's been really, really fun to watch. As of right now that I'm recording, Rutgers and Minnesota is going on. I hope Rutgers takes it out, but all these games have been really dope. Northwestern took out Indiana. Nobody expected that. Washington beat USC. Nobody expected that. And Iowa versus Maryland, even though in the second half it kind of got away from itself, but the first half, both teams were tied up. It was a really close game. So it's been really, really fun to watch. I'm really excited that, it's March Madness basically it's a pre-game March Madness, and it's been fun to watch. Just having the Big Ten tournament just compete with everybody, trying their best to beat once in a while everybody. So I'm just really enjoying this Big Ten basketball because I feel like it's the best basketball. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know I was cutting it a little short, but there's not a lot to talk about since Illini is sitting right now. But tomorrow I will be discussing the Wisconsin versus Washington game. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys.